Annual ESO stream. Although
annual.
Well, I don't know if is it annual? It's weekly.
No. Yeah, I think it's more like weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, maybe.
At least once a month. But yeah, we're doing our weekly ESO stream. Although I will admit to you that we are looking at other options to do other things, such as Dragon Quest Heroes 2. We are going to try and do that. Hopefully next week. And if not, we're gonna try and do like Warcraft or some other game where we'll do stuff. I mean, not that ESO is gonna go away, but maybe we don't have to do it every week. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll just end up being a stream session with my friends. But to announce the friends that are here, we have ourselves the great Ghostyfilms.
Hello.
And we have ourselves the great Veteran 0121.
Hello, people.
And we are going to start streaming on ESO. I was going to make some absurd thing about new advertisements this week, but I just didn't get around to doing it. So, no new ads today. Ads like medicine and butt plugs or something. Actually, no, I don't want to step into Justin. I don't want to step into Justin Butt Plugs territory.
Yeah.
I'd rather let him do his own thing. No, maybe it wouldn't be butt plugs. Maybe it would just be like clothes, and it wouldn't even be like pants or anything. It would just be like sacks, potato sacks. You need them.
This stream has been brought to you by clothes.
Yeah, you need them. You gotta wear them. I mean, you don't really need them. I mean, if you never leave your house, and hell, even if you leave your house, you still might not need them. Because who the hell wants to go? Well, I don't know. Who the hell wants to go outside and be naked all the time?
Yeah.
Certainly not I. Maybe sometimes go out naked, but not all the damn time. So yeah, are you the horse guy? Yeah, guys, I am still not done with this horse shit, you know what I mean? I am still not done with this horse stuff.
The horse shit?
Yeah, man, I am not done bringing up my horse. I don't think I'm ever gonna be done with that shit.
Oh, you're in the game.
I am in the game, yes, Dan. I don't know if you know
Pete,
that.
I made new changes to my house again.
Really, Dan?
Uh-huh.
And what did you end up doing? Let's warp over to you, I guess.
Put more working stations.
Mm-hmm.
I put in, like, I took out some of the walkways and I replaced them with easier to use walkways.
Right. Right. I'm gonna visit your primary residence, I guess. But yeah. What the hell was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of stuff been going on. I heard YouTube. What happened in the YouTube business? Pretty much the same shit. Blacklisted a lot of people. They're working on crazy shit. I've heard a couple of really big YouTubers are slowly leaving YouTube because they're not going to be able to make the same amount of cash that they are. Like there's just
Where are they going?
They're going to Twitch, pretty much what we're doing. But I'm not. The thing about it is I'm not getting paid to be on Twitch right now. I mean, I don't generate enough people to be on and I don't do it enough to actually have them warrant giving me some sort of affiliation or partnership or something like that. Dan, is your house this one, the one with the thing? And then there's like a thing.
Yeah, you're
there you are.
Now.
Yeah, okay. Where's all these working stations, Dan?
They're underneath here. See? Here's the enchanting table, alchemy station, woodworking station, clothing station, and there's the blacksmithing station over here.
Nice.
And I added a new balcony up there. Like if you go up here, there's a walkway.
Yeah.
Or like remember how it was hard to balance on that other one?
Yeah.
Well, this one you shouldn't have any trouble balancing.
I'm already having a lot of trouble. I fell off of it twice. But yeah, there's this particularly popular YouTubers or H3H Productions or whatever. They're pretty much doing one. They're only, instead of making like 3 videos or two videos and posting on YouTube, they're only gonna make one, and then they're doing like a podcast series. That's going to be on Twitch. And then PewDiePie, he's, you know, obviously most people know about him. He's going over to do a stream on Twitch now, I guess. And there's a lot of people leaving and going to Twitch. Ain't good for them. But yeah, like I said, I can't because, you know, honestly, I don't...
Isn't Twitch just for streaming?
Yeah, and yeah, I don't do it. Hey, Phoenix Blade, what's happening? Yeah, I don't do enough streaming, honestly. If I do it once a week, that's a lot. But like if I had
all these other YouTubers are just gonna be streaming now.
Yeah, but the thing about Twitch now is you don't have to stream just games. You could like literally stream a podcast or whatever shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be.
But they're not gonna have like a. They're not gonna have a portfolio of work that they.
Well, they do. It's on It's on YouTube. Like the interesting thing is Twitch is owned by Amazon, and Amazon's looking to get like people like they call us quote unquote influencers or something like that, where it's like our opinion matters to people and we might be able to help people buy products. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Yeah. So. They no, they might not have a portfolio on Twitch, but they do on YouTube. And then they're like, hey, look at my YouTube, and they're like, yeah, look at all the followers I have, all the videos, all the millions of views. I could switch it over, and boom, bang, boom, we can go on Twitch and think about all the people that are gonna follow me over. And they're like, oh yeah, they're just seeing dollar signs, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. So they're like, yeah, we'll let you in here, no problem. But, what else was I going to say? Yeah, so, like I said, I don't stream enough on Twitch. I think you have to stream at least two times a week to even attempt to be in their affiliate program. And then you have to get, like, a certain amount of views every stream. Otherwise, they don't let you, you know. And it's like, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm already worrying about trying to just post videos on the YouTube. I'm not gonna try and be like, yeah, I gotta figure out how to stream now. But the thing about streaming is that they have a thing where it's like you can do bits and subs and donations and all this shit, and like I'm like, man, I don't have enough time and effort to figure out how to like do all that stuff. It's like I got a lot of shit going on right now. I'd love to be able to do something like that, but if I had to, you know, I'd have to make this whole internet playing video games thing like my full-time job, which I did try to do at one point, but it just didn't end up working out. So, oh well. That's a hole in the ground. Paul, you still here?
Yeah, I'm just. You're talking, so I'm not saying anything.
No, I just figured. I thought you would. You got anything to add or anything?
Well, other than, yeah, I've been hearing about people getting, like, you know, like, ads getting taken off and people getting videos getting demonetized and shit. You know, I've had a few of my videos demonetized, but, you know, all I had to do was just fucking go on there and say, hey, I think that's bullshit that they're demonetized, and then submit it. And then they're just like, oh, we're sorry, your video is good now. I'm just like, okay. But then there's some people that, you know, have been getting their videos rejected again.
Right. Yeah.
Because, you know, they talk about stuff that YouTube doesn't like political stuff.
Right, yeah. Like, if they're not a news organization, it's like, how dare you talk about political stuff? Or, like, you know, racy topics or whatever. It's like, get out of here.
Yeah, because the legacy media, they're all failing, so...
Yeah.
They gotta sit there and...
Can I ask you guys, have you ever been to Eastwatch?
Yeah.
Yes, probably. Why?
Let's do some shit over there. I haven't done anything over there.
Okay.
I just started over there.
Yeah,
I don't really...
If someone warps over there so I could warp to you over there, unless I can warp there automatically. Can I just click on a thing and go, or no? No, it won't let me go to a way shrine there. So yeah, Dan, go to Eastwatch and then I'll go follow you, and then we could do some adventures in there.
Okay. I just kind of I've done everything in every country in the game except for Cyrodiil, Craglorn, and Eastmarch.
Right.
And I just started in Eastmarch. I just finished Shadowfen, and then I just kind of teleported to Eastmarch, and I just did like maybe a couple of quests, and that's it.
Right. But yeah, like I was saying in the beginning, we're looking into doing a couple of different things, couple of different other games besides ESO on Sunday, doing different streams and all that. Hopefully,
yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 seems pretty fun so far. I've been playing a little bit of it today, so
yeah. I got it on Tuesday. I just have not been able to play it yet. Paul, did you pick up?
Back. I'm gonna go pee.
All right. Did you pick up the adventure? Did you pick up the adventurers? The adventurers pack or whatever the hell it's called, like the what the hell they call it?
Pre-order thing.
Yeah, the pre-order thing where you get the extra weapons.
Yeah, I do have that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I did that. I did that not only because of that, but I remember last time when I first started the game with Dragon Quest Heroes 1, when I first started, I ended up pre-ordering and getting those like extra weapons, and that actually helped save some money in the beginning. It was nice. But you know, after a while, the shit got expensive. Holy shit. Holy shit, did stuff get expensive near the end of the game. Not that I figured it was going to, but it really got expensive. Like, you'd have to do 2 or 3 missions in order just to get some of the goddamn money. And I was like, goddamn, man. But yeah, the nice thing about Dragon Quest Heroes 2, from what I've heard, is that, you know, the heroes, the main heroes of the game, the girl and the guy that you start off with or whatever, they're not the same character in the essence of, like, they have different skill sets and stuff. Like, in the first one, they pretty much had, they pretty much were the same person. So they had the same abilities, and pretty much the same abilities and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, in this, it seems like they got, like, a class system, too.
Yeah.
Like, you can switch classes, too, or, like, weapon types. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Now, did you get Torneko?
Cool. Yes. Well, you start out with him.
Oh, really? What does he sound like?
He's like one of the first people that join your party. I haven't had anybody. He sounds pretty cool. You know, when he switched to him, he's like, "My turn, eh? That how grand." Whatever. That's he's cool.
Yeah, I really gotta fucking play this game, man. I gotta stop farting around and just fucking.
He's got some pretty good healing skills too. Like one of the first skills you can get. It's basically just it's a callback to the fucking Sage Rock. It's actually called Sage's Rock. You know, he uses it and it heals like all characters for like 20 to 30 HP. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's got this one, like, I don't know, he's got this one fucking skill where, like, if you hold down the attack 2 button, he'll charge at the enemies or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a bunch of different shit he can do. Obviously there's probably a lot more that I haven't unlocked yet.
Oh, yeah.
I just started.
Yeah.
But,
and he'll probably have specific abilities just for him. Like, everybody, like, from what I remember in the first Dragon Quest Heroes, everybody had, like, similar stuff that they would learn. And then they would, then they would get all, like, character-specific stuff, too. Yep. Like, everybody would have a bit, like, more like passive abilities, rather than, like, everybody has, like, you know, this type of thing. It would be, like, everybody gains more MP when their HP is really low, kind of thing like that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, well, Dragon Quest Heroes, you can get it for the PC, too, or the PS3, apparently, the Vita, or even the Switch. Apparently, it's out for all those systems, if you're interested.
How'd you get down there?
How'd I get down where?
Down to that way shrine over there.
I just warped, when Paul was here, I just warped to, Paul.
Oh.
All right, Pete. So where are we going?
Right now I'm gonna get a book, and then we'll look for some group bosses or some shit.
Sounds
There's
good.
a dolmen to the south of us.
Yeah, we could do that too. I'm cool with that.
Oh, it's a mammoth. Oh shit! I didn't even see it. I thought it was
Where?
like a rock.
Where, Dan? Where? Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Look at this thing.
But yeah, the thing that I already like about the game is that they call it, I think they're called like wild zones or whatever.
Mm.
But yeah, it actually feels more like a Dragon Quest game this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, they have
got an open world where you can explore. You can examine barrels and pots like you can in the like in all the other games.
Yeah.
So it feels more like a Dragon Quest game, except now it's more like a hack and slash version of that, which is good.
Right.
I never had a problem with the combat initially. My problem was just like, this doesn't feel like a Dragon Quest game. This feels like Dynasty Warriors with a Dragon Quest. What do you call that?
Like a face
skin.
Yeah, skin. There you go. Yeah, like a Dragon Quest facelift. And
yeah.
And just Dynasty Warrior guts.
Yeah.
All right, Dolmen's over this way. Over this way. This way. But yeah, I believe it's cross-platform too, Phoenix Blade. So we were just reading, and yeah, you can play. You can play. Apparently, you can play anybody. Is that a fucking? Oh, I was about to say, is that a fucking Minotaur or a Centaur guy? I've been so pumped that was a fucking Centaur. But yeah, you can cross-platform apparently with anyone. Oh, there's no cross-platform between the PS4 and the PC version?
What?
Abel's just telling me that. Well, maybe they haven't put it in yet, because what I was reading is that shit is going to be cross-platform. We even read an article before we got on, because we were looking at it, and we were like, oh, let's see. I know at least cross-platform between all the Sony consoles, I guess.
You still there, Pete?
Yeah, I'm there. Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you're starting to cut out there for a little bit. I don't know if that was something on my end or what.
I don't know. Yeah, but Abel, how far are you in Dragon Quest Heroes? The second one, of course. I mean. So yeah, I was talking with one of Dan's buddies this week, and he was telling me how much of a big giant turd he is.
Really?
Yeah, man, that guy. That guy Stotch. No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to think of something to say. I figured I'd bring up a fake thing.
Throw me under the bus.
Yeah. Well, not really throwing you under the bus.
News.
Yeah, fake news. Fake news. I met Dan's friends. I mean, trick question or jokes on you. Dan doesn't have any friends.
Oh. Pete,
isn't that the worst?
Everyone.
Isn't that the worst when you find that out? You're like, oh man, I don't have any friends. What am I gonna?
Yeah, well.
What am I gonna do with my life? All right, so I got ring. You know what? This ring sounds pretty cool. It's called the Ring of the Dragon. It's a level 50 champion 160. It's a blue. It's in blue, the font. Should I take it?
I don't know. What does it do? What's the 5-piece bonus for it?
Let's see. Part of the Dragon Guard set. Adds 121 to magic recovery. Adds 4% of healing taking. 1,002 maximum health. And then 5, it reduces the cost of your ultimate ability by 15%.
That's actually not too bad.
Alright, I'll pick it up. It says dragon, so I'm like, yeah. I like when stuff says. I like when stuff says dragon.
I mean, that's really good if you want to pop your ultimates. I mean, if you're popping ultimates all the time, that's really good.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to.
I don't know if that
with the healing stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Dan, there's a treasure chest.
I mean, as a sorcerer, I already have like a passive ability that kind of like helps with that a little bit. So I don't really need that bonus myself, but
there's another treasure chest right here, Dan.
Really?
Yeah, right here. In this camp. You see, Dan? Yeah, but yeah, I haven't played. That was one of the reasons why I was gonna hold off on playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2 was because I wanted to finish 1, which I'm very close to finishing, but I just didn't get a chance to. I just was really busy this week, you know. I had a couple days off, but I was doing shit pretty much both of the days.
Oh, there it is.
And I'm trying to win. Me and my buddy Rob, we've been trying to do this. We've been trying to go down, and my sister Vic. We go down to this place, and we're trying to win this fucking trivia, man. It goes every week. They have a trivia, and they have this thing. It's called the question of the week, where they ask you about they ask you a certain question about something, just a random thing usually, or something that might have happened in the news. And then you go and you play trivia, and if you get first place, you get a shot at like a jackpot question, which is which will win you like a certain amount of money. And every week the money goes up if you don't get the answer right. And so it's at like it's at 450 now, Vic? Yeah, it's at 450. Huh? 450, yeah. Yeah, man, we gotta win that fucking money. So we've been trying to do that every Monday. We've been doing that. And
oh no, it's so if nobody wins it, it goes up in value.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then you know the work's been pretty crazy. Oh, this is the group boss. This is polar bear.
Yep.
What the fuck is he doing in here? Dude, tell this guy to go back to wherever the hell he's supposed to be.
To his country, Pete?
No, his iceberg, Dan.
Well, you know, Pete, with global warming these days, polar bears
I guess.
They're coming south.
That's true, Dan. I guess that is true. How about you, Abel? How was your week?
Let's kill him anyway.
God. Yeah, let's kill him anyways, even though fucking climate change is gonna destroy these poor fucking creatures. Granted, I guess they're not really that poor. I mean, if they could come over here and eat us, they would. You know. Sometimes I have reserves for like or reservations for like killing the animals when we're fighting these guys. They're kind of like, oh man. Because you think about it, it's like, dude, I came here and I started attacking you. I mean, he's just doing self-defense.
This polar bear put up all these tents.
Yeah, he's just chilling near the fire. Yeah, he's just chilling near the fire, and here we come with fucking... And you know what the worst part is?
He was just camping, and we invaded his camp.
Right, and you know what the worst part is, Dan? I'm probably not even gonna fucking, take anything from this guy. Like, you know how, like, when you kill something, you'll take, like, the meat and the fur and everything, and you'll actually use, like, every part of the thing that you killed? And not with this guy. Like,
that's
see,
for Timothy Treadwell.
Yeah, see, now I just took his money and his soul gem.
Yeah,
that's
I just took his wallet.
Yeah, that's all I did. I just fucking stole his wallet. Went to see Your Name. Beautiful movie. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to see Guardians of the Galaxy this week. Or no, actually next week. Cinco de Mayo. But yeah, what's Your Name about?
Are you guys going to
no,
the Rift?
No, I just see this, I see a book right here and I want to get it.
Oh.
Ooh. What is all this shit? How come it doesn't, like, appear on the map or anything?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Maybe
there's another group boss to our northeast.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. I just saw another book I want to get. Apparently I'm, like, fucking reading Rainbow. I gotta get everything. Take a look.
Yeah, why is that off the... It's off the limits of the map. That's weird.
That is odd. Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow.
Ah, yes, the 80s on PBS.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to watch that. And I was like, man, that guy is gay or something.
I never watched it, but I remember it. I mean, I maybe watched it a few times, and I definitely didn't make a habit out of watching it.
I didn't watch it a ton. Like, you know, one show that went over my head when I was a kid, and I never got Mr. Rogers. His Neighborhood, man. I never got it.
I watched that one. I watched that one a little bit more than Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
Because that's all there was. I mean, like, but in like the 80s, like before cable started, that's all there was. It was fucking Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers, and that was it. Until fucking cable came out.
Right.
Then all of a sudden there was more shit.
I remember my mom tried to make me watch Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street, but my brother used to watch G.I. Joe, and I wanted to watch that, but I was like too young. And so I never really wanted to watch Sesame Street and all that shit.
Yeah, I like Sesame Street a little bit. Alright, is this the guy we gotta fight here?
Yep.
Now I gotta kill a bunch of tigers.
Guys. Yeah, we got...
Oh, was G.I. Joe on regular TV, or did that actually start airing when cable came out?
1982 that came out.
No shit.
Yeah, and that coincided.
Oh, maybe. Well, I guess that was one of those shows that flew over my head too, because I didn't really watch it until later.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie or that show coincided with the comic books that they brought out, and because this is kind of funny that one of the questions for trivia was what year did Hasbro make those little G.I. Joe start making those G.I. Joe action figures, and it was 82, I believe. And the reason why they did that is because they were bringing out like this whole toy line, and then they had TV shows, and they had a comic book. So yeah, they brought out that. I believe that was in 82.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is pretty crazy. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah.
What channel was it on?
Oh, I don't know, man. Here's the reason why I never watched G.I. Joe. I could never tell who was who. Like not the show, but with like the toys. I could never figure out which fucking guy was who, or which guy was the good guy.
They their names on the package, Pete.
Yeah, no, but I never knew if there was a good guy or bad guy. It's probably one of the reasons why I wasn't a huge Transformers guy either. I liked Optimus Prime, and that's in Megatron and Starscream, and that's pretty much it. Because I knew, okay, these two guys are bad, and then Optimus Prime is good. And then my brother told me years later, he's like, Pete, didn't you know that they had those little symbols on there? And I was like, what? What the fuck? Why didn't anyone show me this shit? And I was like, forget it, man. Too late to go back. I'm 32. I'm not going to go play with fucking Transformers or whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it.
A mom body ambusher.
Yeah, I wonder how we get up here to this East March area. You see this place like in the north, and it's got like it's like isolated from everything, and it's pretty neat. Probably gotta go through like a cave or some shit to get there. All right, now let's. I guess we gotta head west now.
What's this? Where's this mine entrance?
I don't know. I don't know, Dan.
The delve that you're looking at, that delve?
Yeah, well, no, not the one to the south. The one it's like a city or something to the north, East March Lore or whatever the hell this place is called.
But there's also a delve here. I don't want to. I just want to discover it so I can come back and get it later.
All right. Yeah, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna walk this way. Walk this way.
I don't even care if I discover it.
But yeah, Abel, do you care about like Full Metal Alchemist? Did you see? Yeah, I know James. I think James is since his move, he had to move recently, and ever since he's kind of moved, he hasn't been able to get on lately, and I don't blame him. apparently some shit's going on with his roommates or whatever. I mean, I don't know exactly what, but I'm not gonna get into it just because. One, I don't want to, and two, I usually try not to comment about shit that is like that I have no idea about, so I don't look like a total asshole. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. They're coming out with a live-action movie of it, which is kind of neat. Oh, there goes that guy. I think that's the guy, Paul. I think that's the guy who we fought the bear with. Oh no, we already did that, Dolman. But yeah, they're doing a live-action version of that. They're doing a live-action version of Death Note for Netflix.
Oh,
that's right.
my roommate's. I think my roommate was telling me about that.
Yeah, for Netflix, they're doing a live-action. It was an anime and it was a manga. Then yeah, you write someone's name in it and then they die like.
Oh yeah.
Or something, like within a day or something. Oh, you write what they die of, right, Vic?
You can.
You can, so you could be like, I could write in like Dan, and be like, oh, he dies of extreme diarrhea or something, and then you.
Oh, Pete, diarrhea.
Just all of a sudden, you just start fucking shitting your pants like crazy, and it's like, what's happening to me? And it's like, Dan, I kind of wrote your name in this book.
Pete, why would you write that of all things?
I don't know, Dan. Extreme.
Couldn't you write like peacefully in his sleep?
No, Dan, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something like you die. You know, I'll write down like you just keep farting and then you die of your own methane. Like you can't. For some reason, your window's broken.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna write all this. For some reason, his window's broken and he can't open the window to get any fresh air and he just dies.
Come on, Pete. At least give me a nice, pleasant death.
No, you remember in Airplane when that guy was in the what the hell was it? He ate the fish. The captain ate the fish, and then Leslie Nielsen's inside explaining like what's gonna happen to the people that ate the fish. He's like, first they're gonna have sweats and tremors and uncontrollable flatulence. And then he's like, until the fucking poor guy's just a fucking thing of jelly and he's gonna fall on the ground and die. And that's what happened, and that's what's gonna. I'm just gonna write that down, like a word for word. What happened for that for you, Dan? Oh shit! There's a group boss over here. I'll try not to, Dan, but you know my hand might get tired, so I might not write the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe you won't get to the part where I die. I'll just have like diarrhea for.
Well, no, if it's a Death Note book, you're gonna die. That's how it works, Dan. I don't change the rules.
At what point will you get tired, like...
Of doing what?
Like, of writing. Like, how much will you have written down by the time?
I'll just write down something like extreme flatulence or something. I don't know, Dan. And then you'll just die because, like... Or something about, like, your butt... Maybe I'll write, like, bloody anus. I don't know, Dan. You know...
Man.
How does he die? Bloody anus, that's it. And I'll just let the fucking thing decide how you're gonna fucking die. Bloody anus. That's it. You know. Or maybe I'll write like orgy or no. Here's a better one. How about
orgy? That's a good one.
No. Elephant stampede.
Elephant stampede.
Yeah, stomped on by elephants, Dan. What do you think about that?
I don't want to die that way.
What about goats?
Yeah, how about being stomped on by goats?
Sheep.
Yeah.
Goats could probably just start eating me.
What about just like kicked in the nuts, like so bad that you just pass out and die?
What about a herd of buffalo?
Yeah, buffalo might not be bad.
I'm not sure which is worse, elephants or buffalo.
What about? Here we go. I got one. What about if it's like a hooved creature? What about if I say death by centaur? Does that mean that like? Does that mean that like?
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. What does that mean that like? Literally, my book will create a centaur so you could die from it.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Maybe you could write death by Bigfoot, and then I'll know, Pete. That would be like the greatest gift you could ever give me.
Yeah, that'd be kind. Oh yeah. Okay, then that's what I'll do. Death by Bigfoot, Pete. For Dan. Not bad.
You know, you're a true friend.
Now, the only thing I'd have to say is you'd have to definitely take a picture or two before you croak because, like, we gotta have that evidence Dan got killed by Bigfoot.
Read it in the book.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Right before Dan dies, he takes a picture of fucking Bigfoot. As he's taking a picture, he's squatching, and he fucking gets killed. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Since that group boss guy isn't over there, let's go to this group boss guy.
Which group boss guy?
There's another group boss guy this way. But yeah, okay, so Dragon Quest XI is going to use a sphere grid / license board. I guess that's alright. I'm cool with that. I like the sphere grid. Am I the only one who liked it?
No, I liked it.
Yeah, it was fine. It was different, but it wasn't fucking... It wasn't,
the book over here, Pete.
It wasn't Final Fantasy 13 different. Or...
I mean, it was... No, I mean...
Let's kill the mammoth
in
first.
FF10 was fine because you could customize your character somewhat as long as you're using, like, the expert grid.
Right.
Look at this book, Pete.
Yeah, where was it, Dan?
Final Fantasy 13's bullshit is just, you know, I mean, stuff that should happen automatically because there's basically like only one way to go and
right.
only one way to like upgrade your character. So it's like, what the hell is the point? Why can't this shit just happen automatically?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with the sphere grid, especially if it's like learning abilities that way. You know what I mean? Like, but you like level up regularly, like where it's like, okay, when you level up, you still get whatever strength or whatever. It's just the abilities that you learn will be determined by the grid or something. I'm fine with that. You know, hell, I'm fine either way. I don't really care. As long as they bring out another goddamn Dragon Quest game to America, I'm all good. All right, this guy looks like we got 2 group boss guys here. I won't disturb him quite yet, but once you guys are both here, we'll figure it out.
Oh man.
It's a big mammoth, and then there's another guy next to him over there.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start it up like that song. This guy's big, man. Oh yeah, that's another game I gotta look to find out if they got it yet. Siberia. That's another game, man. I gotta look that shit up. But yeah, man. So Dan, I heard you were kissing some ladies earlier, huh?
You heard what?
You were kissing some ladies?
Oh, not today.
Oh man, but you were this other.
And not plural either.
Well, no, I heard they came over your house and you were just like, "Hey, kissing starts here," or something.
I wish that happened, Pete.
Yeah.
Maybe you could write that in a special notebook.
Yeah, maybe you got Oh yeah, maybe I'll do it like, you know, that one guy who died, Kim Jong whatever's.
Ill.
Yeah, no.
Oh, his uncle?
His brother-in-law or whatever got killed, and I'll have him kiss you, but like the lips will be poison or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that could be kind of fun.
Wait a minute. Not a death notebook, just write it in another special notebook.
No, Dan.
Pete, what?
You know what I'll do after I kill you, and I'll feel really bad that I killed you? I'll write in the book Death Note, and then I'll write in a fire. And then the Death Note will burn up or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll be like, oh man, Dan's dead, but at least he kissed us. No, you know what? Here's what I'll do for you, Dan. Holy shit, I just thought of it. It's gonna be terrific.
I can't wait to hear what it is.
Oh shit, here's how you're gonna get... Dude, your name will be forever etched in glory when this happens to you. Alright, so I got a Death Note, right? You write down the person's name, and then however... You write the person's name down, and then boom, bang, boom. You know, whatever I write down, the way that you die, that's how you'll die, right? So here's how you will forever go down in history. I will write down that you went down, taking a picture of a female Bigfoot who actually was kissing you or something like that.
Yeah, Pete, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, so not only is he or she you know, like kissing you or whatever, and you're making out with a female Bigfoot that you took a picture of, but for some reason her lips are toxic to the human mouth and the human body, and they kill you. Now that is a fucking story right there. What the hell is going on here? I just wanted to come to the Way Shrine, and apparently there
I don't know, man.
There's a thing for a Way Shrine around here, but maybe it's not in here, or it's through here, and you gotta do a quest or something. You know what? I don't give a shit enough to do it. You were asking for my PSN on Twitter. Oh, I don't remember. Was that a while ago? I don't remember. I'd have to get you my PSN. I don't remember that shit off the top of my head. I know it's Kenshin something. Alright, let's see. Since we can't do that, let's keep heading east. We could head north too, I guess. Oh yeah, north is better. Let's see. Let's go over here. And then we'll head north. But yeah,
sometimes I think you say east when you mean west.
Yeah, I do that a lot because I'm stupid. But no, north. We head north. No, when I say west because it's like out west towards California. That helps me remember where the hell west is. West is California. And I'm like, oh yeah, west is California. Now you don't have to be a big stupid idiot. Although I'm not gonna lie, I am a big stupid idiot. Whee! East March. Whee!
Hey, there's a group boss. Oh, that was the one we didn't do before.
Yeah, we did it though now. Or did we?
It's still black on my map.
Is it there? Is it there now?
No, there's one to the southeast from here. There's one.
Yeah, I skipped it because
I haven't done.
I skipped it because the reason why I skipped it is because it wasn't there at the time. But we can check now, I guess. I'm not against it. I am not against it. Hey, there's that guy that we fought, and here's some lady running around that I don't care about. Yeah, it doesn't look like the group boss is here at the moment. Or maybe it is. Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. We get a couple of hits in here, and we can kill this rat bastard. Oh, this guy's the rat master. You dirty rat! Sorry. Have to be done.
You dirty rat master.
You dirty rat. You know who I haven't heard from in a while?
James Cagney?
That too, but Thomas Stout 25. I have not heard from him in a long time. I usually don't think about him, but I was just thinking about him randomly for some reason right now. And it's like, yo, Stouter.
Yeah, I haven't thought about him in a while.
Yeah, I know. I try not to think about him anymore. It makes me feel better because it's like, dude, man, you know, why care about... Why think about someone who's not around anymore?
What made you think of him? All the green fumes emanating from the swamp?
Yeah, maybe that and Rat Master. I was thinking of Stouter that way. Dan, did you hear who got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Who?
Journey.
Journey?
Yeah, man, they got a couple good songs. Steve Perry, all that stuff. You know,
is that 80s glam rock?
Is it?
I don't
know.
I don't know what consider.
That sounds like a typical name of an 80s glam rock band. Those types of bands that I hated.
Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, for the most part.
Well, they sang that one, shit. Don't Stop Believing. You remember that one? Just a small town girl.
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you probably heard it.
I've probably heard it, yeah.
I don't want to sing it on stream just because I suck at singing.
Don't blame me, man.
Yeah, Don't Stop Believing. Or hold on to that feeling. Yeah. Dan, you going to the karaoke thing in a couple weeks?
If somebody reminds me before it happens, then
yeah,
sure.
you should go. Even if you're not gonna dance and sing and shit, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind hanging out, but I don't really want to sing karaoke.
Yeah.
My singing voice is kind of, I have to write songs for it rather than it singing other people's songs.
What?
I don't have I need to, never mind.
Yeah, Dan, that doesn't make any sense what you just said.
Like, it makes sense to me. It means he can only write music for his voice.
Right.
And when he tries to sing other people's shit, it doesn't come out right.
Yeah.
All right.
I understood what he meant.
No, I get what he meant, but I'm like saying, so he just can't sing other people's music because he's like, oh, I gotta write my own shit. It's like, dude, you can sing other people's
just that
stuff.
I can, but I just don't do a good job of it. Like I don't have a very, I don't think my range. I used to think I had a pretty decent range, but I'm not sure that I do.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I used to think it was because I always would want to sing like Led Zeppelin or songs that were too high for me, but I often have a problem with other people's songs too.
Well, Dan, all you gotta do is sing like, I don't know, Mary Had a Little Lamb. You'll be fine.
Alright, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah, it looks like, oh, Dan's up when Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah.
And you could do it, Dan. You could crush that shit. You could be like, Mary had a little lamb. And they'd be like, the people like cheering the fuck out of you, man.
Yeah, you know, Pete, you're really convincing me. Like, I was doubting myself, but now.
Or no, you know what? You know, here, Dan, I just thought of the perfect song or the perfect singer that you could just fucking go up and sing, because the guy doesn't really sing. He just kind of like harmonizes words.
Shatner?
No. Fucking, what's his name? Frank Sinatra. You could fucking do Frank Sinatra. You don't have to. You don't have to fucking like do anything really dynamic to like strangers in the night. Come on, how hard's that? You're not even like singing at that point. You're just saying it, but like in a harmonious way. It's not really singing. You know, it's just crazy. Yeah.
Think about it, Pete.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Sing like New York, or whatever. However that one go. What? Just figure out what fucking Frank Sinatra song. You could do Frank. You could do Old Blue Eyes or whatever. So next month is the 4-year anniversary since Paul did his Let's Hate of Final Fantasy VIII. And Abel says, time sure flies. Man, yeah.
Did you say Let's Hate?
Yeah, because he played it. Yes, because Paul is not a fan of that game, and he pretty much played it. Would you say begrudgingly?
Yes.
Yeah, he pretty much. He pretty much begrudgingly played it.
Hey guys, look up in the sky. It's the Aurora Borealis.
And it actually was a terrific playthrough. I have to admit that. One of your better ones.
I showed just how easily broken that fucking game was.
Yeah. Yeah, I think didn't you have like Squall's fucking best weapon before the first disc or something?
Yep, I had fucking Lionheart on disc 1. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yep.
Ooh, there's a group boss over there.
And I don't even think I got to level 20.
Yeah.
With my characters in that game, because you don't even need to get to level 20. You just need to get the best magic to Junction, and that's about it. And
then upgrade it or whatever. Yeah, the draw 100 code. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. What a yeah. Draw 100 in that game is a life fucking saver. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's like the best code ever, man. That code should have been like part of the normal game.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't. Why they didn't just fucking add that. Like, why would they have you draw like 8 at a time? Why would they have you do that? That was one thing. Like, you know, I never understood why they would make you sit there and do this shit.
Well, it's not that they make you do that shit. It's just that it's a good idea.
Right.
You know, if you get to a boss and they got the triple spell, and you don't have it yet, you're gonna fucking sit there and you're gonna stock up on fucking magic.
Exactly.
You're not gonna wait till later. You're gonna fucking get it now.
Yeah. That's why it made it feel like almost every battle was like, yeah, there's no way to die, really. Unless you really suck, because you could sit there all day and just fucking draw magic and shit, and then upgrade that magic to like let's say you draw on fire, and then you fucking upgrade that shit to like Fyra, and then Firega, or whatever the hell it's called.
Yep.
Figara, or I forget what the hell all the spells are.
Faraga,
yes. And it's like, yeah, man. There's so many. Yeah, it's just fucking unbelievable.
Like, no, I mean, you could just sit there and fucking, you know, like, turn all the enemies you fight into cards.
Yeah.
You still get the AP, but you don't get the EXP, which is what you want, because you don't want to level up, because that'll make the enemies harder. I mean, I've never played an RPG before where leveling up is bad.
Yeah.
It's freaking stupid.
Yeah, like one example maybe where leveling is bad is Breath of Fire 3. But you want to do a low-level run for that because you want to maximize, you know, your masters. But even then, you know, it's not bad to level up. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I mean in the beginning,
yeah,
it's good to kind of just, like, you know, control your levels and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, later on, once you get the right masters and shit for your characters, then yeah, level up all you want. Then you can just fucking overpower the shit out of them.
Yeah, Abel's talking about how he likes when you fought Omega Weapon and only got one Lionheart to work.
Dude, that was fucking pissing me off, man. I was fucking sitting there forever like, why the fuck am I being so goddamn unlucky with this guy right now, with Lionheart? Like, I should have got Omega in, like, I don't know, like, a lot less time than it took me to beat him.
Right.
Only because Squall wouldn't do fucking Lionheart.
Yeah, and apparently Abel's saying there's a Steam achievement where you can beat the game without leveling Squall, which sounds pretty cool.
There's actually an achievement for that?
Yeah, not leveling Squall up at all.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because you didn't get, like, are you guys going to the Dolmen over there? Or are you going
to this group boss?
Oh, there's a group.
I think I got a few levels with him, but not enough to, you know,
because
really.
Bosses never gave you experience. They only gave you, like, whatever the thing is to level up your GFs or whatever the hell they're called, right?
APs, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we gotta kill Rage Claw. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII, you know, I liked it, but I liked it a little bit. There are parts where it's like, no, this is fucking stupid. But there's parts where it's like, you know what? I think really, honestly, the story is stupid in the essence of like, oh, because Guardian forces make us have amnesia or something. It's like, nah, get the fuck out of here with that weak excuse. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and why they don't fucking remember each other and
yeah,
shit.
Get out of here with that shit. Uh-oh. That's some weak sauce, as some people say. Weak. Ooh, he got me dead. He killed me good. He hit me with a jumping attack where he jumps up and hits you with his hand.
Ooh, look at that. He got me too.
All right, Dan, stay alive. So
I'm about to die.
Okay, I'm back, so don't worry about it. But thanks for staying alive, Dan.
Staying alive, staying alive. Oh man, I'm dying.
Oh, I'm trying to fucking heal you. I wouldn't fucking bring you back, man. Well, as long as one of us stays alive, we should be all right. Here we go. Healing. Healing's good. Yeah, so what kind of trophies do they have? Like, you know how when they retroactively add old trophies to games? Like, what other trophies do they have? You know what I mean? For older games. Like, what other trophies?
For Final Fantasy V, they got retarded-ass trophies that want you to, like, master all the jobs.
Oh, man, yeah. Well,
Fuck
some people would say, well, you know... Oh, god damn it, he got me. Well, some people like Stouter would probably do that. You don't need to, but...
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, you can fucking break the game without doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I totally break that fucking game with the mix command. I mean, it's so fucking good. All you need is mix. All you need is a mix, chicken knife. Fucking.
Ow. This guy destroyed my ass, man.
This one's actually kind of hard.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. I think it's his buddies they keeps bringing back. Or keeps bringing his in. And then he's hitting you with the one. But yeah, you know, I've never actually played Final Fantasy VIII where I'm like, yeah, let me give all the Guardian forces to like everybody and spread out the wealth. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, as Abel's saying that like the final boss pretty much has you randomly fight like with whomever, and then you might not even have them junction. So what you gotta do? Let them die?
Yeah, man, that's another stupid design decision. It's like the game expects you to have all your characters junctioned to something. It's like, no, I put all my GFs
on three characters. Yeah, I wonder what they were thinking when they're like, yeah, let's make summonings like a really huge part of this whole thing. Like they're usually, like, don't get me wrong, summonings are usually a nice chunk of the game where it's like they're badass magic, but like to make them the main fucking, like one of the main things in the game where like you have your attributes and all that shit set up with it. Has anyone ever beaten the game without using GFs at all? I wonder if there's a no GF run out there.
Probably.
It's probably not exciting though.
No, it's probably stupid. It's probably fucking characters sitting there hitting for like 30 damage.
Yeah.
For like 3 hours on the final boss.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the funny thing is, like, I never ever, when I used to play that game, I never ever used to, like, get a bunch of different weapons. It would always be, like, one weapon and then the main weapon from the beginning, and then I would get one weapon maybe, and then their final weapon. And that's it. I never used to get, like, their other stuff, because I was like, it's too fucking hard to get all this shit, man. And then that whole thing with, like, the alien. You remember the little alien guy they wanted you to find or something? I was like,
oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not finding that guy. Fuck that.
Yeah. I might have found him at one point. Maybe the first time I played because I had a guide or whatever.
Yeah. And then he has a card or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Poo Poo, I think his name was. Or some shit.
Yeah, I have to admit, I gotta admit that Final Fantasy IX was a way better game, but the fucking, but the strategy guide for that game was one of the worst strategy guides I've ever fucking had in my entire life. Because it was around this
strategy guide for 9.
Yeah, because it was around the time where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna put this stuff up online. So then it would just give me a bunch of like websites to go to, like go to playonline.com/Ozma to figure out how to beat Ozma or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And then I just printed out everything and put it in the fucking guide, and I'm like, hey, this is what it should look like. This is what this fucking thing should look like. Not like every sidebar is like, oh, go to this website to get it. It's like, no, fuck you, man. Kudos to Vet for going through Final Fantasy 8 even though he hates it. Yeah. Well, didn't you do like a Let's Hate on Final Fantasy 2 too? As well?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. I like that game a little, well, I don't know. I like that game a little bit more, I guess, mainly because it's shorter.
Yeah.
It's not as long. But yeah, it's that game is fucking stupid too. Just mainly because of design decisions.
Yeah.
Just fucking, and the leveling mechanics are just horrible.
You ended up playing 3, right, on the DS?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's
the
fun.
third game. Fought the fucking what is it? That super boss that you can fight. I can't remember the name of him. Looks like an iron giant. He's like a souped up iron giant. I can't remember if he's called something different.
Yeah, I forget what he is. I believe I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, that guy was only. That guy was only available.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You can hold on to it, Dan.
All right.
Yeah, it says the dragon on it, Dan. It's got to be cool, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's any other points of interest. But yeah, Phoenix Blade played Final Fantasy IX without any guide and beat it. Nicely done. Well, I usually don't. I usually just get the guide because back in the day I would just get it because it's like, you know, this is before the internet, so I'd want to know if there was any secrets or anything. I forget why I started doing that. Whereas, like, you know what? With the games, the big games that I want to play, I want to make sure that I have a guide in case there's some shit. Maybe Lufia 2 ruined that for me, where it's like I need a fucking guide because there was that one thing where I had to call Nintendo Power Hotline like fucking 3 times or whatever it was. You know.
Yeah, I never had a strategy guide for 9.
No, I was just par for the course at that point where I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy a guide.
I didn't play 9 right away because I didn't actually play it until probably a few years after it came out because I was in the army and I just didn't have time. You know, I fucking basic training in Korea and I actually played Final Fantasy X before I played the 9th game. Because I didn't have my PlayStation with me when I went to Korea, and then when I was in Korea, I ended up buying a PlayStation 2 when I was there, and I got Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. Now, do you know if they region lock that shit? Like, if you bought, like, so you're in Korea, right? You buy a PS2. Is that a Korean PS2, or you get an American version?
No, because the commissaries there are just it's basically like an American address.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's American products. It's not Korean shit. I mean, you go if you want Korean shit, or if you want to buy Korean shit, you go off post.
Well, no, I was just wondering because you know how they back in the day. Well, I think they still do, right? They still do the whole region lock bullshit. Where they're like, so you can't go like and buy a Japanese PS4 or whatever because when you get home and you fucking start it up or whatever, it won't let you play the U.S. games or some shit. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm not 100%.
I don't know if I don't remember if it was the PS2 region locked. I don't even remember, man.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I don't even know.
Well, they're having this great thing where when they're bringing out Dragon Quest XI in Japan, they got this badass looking PS4, which I would love to get, but it's like, yeah, I don't know if that shit's gonna be region locked, man. It comes with like a metal slime and a liquid metal slime thing or some shit like that. It's fucking cool looking, and I just know I can't get it because fucking I don't.
Oh, it's like one of them limited edition, like special custom build type things.
Right, but it's only in Japan, so it would only be a Japanese console. And I don't think you could turn that shit on and be like, yeah, make it American or whatever.
Well, I'm sure you'd be able to. I don't know. See, that's the thing, man. I don't know if that shit's region locked. I don't. You would think that they would stop doing that kind of bullshit. Yeah. People are just gonna find ways around it anyways.
Yeah, like I think Blu-rays are now region free. Blu-ray players are region free, so you could like buy a Blu-ray of like some movie in Japan or whatever, and not have to worry about like, well, what region is it? Yeah, I think that thing's stupid anyways, man. Hopefully they get rid of that shit, because there's no reason to have like fucking different regions for all this shit. It's just have the one thing, you can buy the one thing, and there you go. Where am I going? Oh, I should stay on the track. I should stay on the road over here, fellas. I'm sorry. So, Dan, what do you think of this place, huh? Pretty nice, huh? You would live here, right?
But they don't have... If they had a house with a yard with a wall around it, I would buy it.
Yeah.
But the houses here are garbage.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. You tell them people live like shit here. They're all a bunch of horse eaters, horse shit eaters. They eat horse shit, and they like it. They smell bad, too. Alright, we got that. Let's see. No, don't get on my goddamn horse. I want to see what else we can do here. What else can we fucking do? Let's see. Got that guy. We beat him.
Did I just see a dolmen open up? Oh, it's one of those ones.
Yeah, we beat that. We beat that.
We'll go up in the mountains here and find this group delve entrance. Oh shit, it's a wolf.
I think we did everything group boss wise around here.
Are there any group dungeons here?
I don't know.
Well, there's a yeah, there's a dungeon, Direfrost Keep.
Did we do that already?
We might have.
Yeah, we've done that one. I'm trying to see if there's any public dungeons, but I don't think I see any on this map. Yeah, I don't think there's any public dungeons in this zone.
Lost Knife Cave? Is that a public dungeon?
Probably a delve. Like a single player delve.
Yeah, where's that?
It's right over where I am on the map.
Oh, they're still fighting over here.
Where you are, Dan? Where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm west of you guys. Across the...
Oh, over there. Okay.
Oh, is that a delve or something, or like a...
I
don't know.
Cave. I don't know, maybe it's a mission.
Yeah, Torneko, he's appraising the horse in Dragon Quest Heroes. He appraises horses.
He does?
I don't know. I'd like to see them have what the hell is that thing? It's called a cow or gum pod or whatever the hell they called it in the original game. Where am I going? I gotta go on the fucking road. That'll lead up there. But yeah, gum pod. They should have that, and they'll be like, "Hey, it's a useless item, gum pod."
I'm just interested to see what these co-op.
Oh, he's appraising horse shit. Right. Okay.
Oh, you can appraise shit with. Oh, like you can in Dragon Quest 4. I remember that now. Yeah. Can you actually appraise shit with Torneko in the new game? That would be cool. That'd be
Yeah, I wonder why I bleeped out shit. Cool. I wonder why I bleeped out shit on the chat. You know, because my chat is supposed to be 18 and over or whatever. I wonder. Maybe that you can't have it. You can't say bad words or something. I don't fucking know.
Or censorship.
A mission.
Oh, there is a dolmen over here. Holy shit! Yeah, Dan. There's one to the south of us. Let's go there.
I went in the cave.
How'd you go in the cave?
I walked up to the door and I went in.
Huh? They didn't let me go in.
Okay, that must mean that you need to like activate a quest probably to go in here or something. Maybe I don't know. So I'm gonna go back out.
There's the dolmen right there. Oh, someone's mad at me. Oh, it's a tiger.
Who's mad at me?
This cat here, Dan.
I think any words should be fucking censored, man.
Yeah, I don't know why it's censored
this
on
censoring
here.
of swear words. I mean, this fucking retarded ass shit where you can't say certain words. I mean, what the fuck? I've never understood it.
Eastmarch.
Eastmarch
is a cool looking place.
It's got
we supposedly live in a country that has free speech, yet we've got these moral busybodies running around saying, "Oh, you can't say these words."
Yeah.
It's like fuck you. I hate that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like in Kentucky, they have like this thing where it's like every state thing has to say under God or something now. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Don't you guys have something better to do than to just fucking do something stupid like this? It's like, Jesus Christ.
I personally kind of feel like it's better to just teach people to not let words bother them than it is to censor the entire population. I feel like if somebody has a word that makes you angry, that person can make you mad with one word, and that's power over you.
Or a series of words. Like
yeah, you shouldn't allow people to have that much power over you where they can control what you feel by making a sound.
Yeah, like fucking cocksucker. Like having people say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or cunt. You know, that word, I like it. I don't use it a lot. But when
I
I do...
love that. I love that word,
Yeah,
man.
but when I do, it means I'm really pissed off.
And I love it even more when people get uncomfortable when I say it, because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good word, man. It's a good word.
It's a good insult because it makes females mad.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why are you mad if I say I wasn't directing the word at you, but since it makes you mad, I mean, what does that say about you? It must mean that you're a cunt. If you're getting if even hearing the word makes you mad, then
something's
going on. Yeah, something's going on there. I mean, but if you're not a cunt, then you got nothing to be mad about.
Yeah.
Right? It almost seems like if you must have heard that word before. People must say that to you a lot. If you've got feelings about it, you must have a familiarity with that word.
Yeah, I've got feelings. Feels before reels, fellas. Feels before reels.
Yeah. Like my sister, she hates that word. Actually, both my sisters and my mom hate that word. So I guess I don't know. What does that say about them?
I don't know.
If somebody calls me a dick, I'm not.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not torn apart.
No, yeah, me neither. Because I know I have one and I know I like it. It's my favorite toy.
It's the best toy. Yeah. Wow, nicely done, Paul. Whoever else is here. God, man. We crushed those guys like so fast.
It is the toy.
Yes, it is.
It's a toy that you can never forget either. It's always with you wherever you go.
Yeah,
I know.
It reminds you, play with me.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I think it's time to play. Let's do it. Good stuff.
I mean, doesn't it suck though when sometimes when you're going somewhere and when you were a kid and you like forget your toy, you're gonna go over to your friend's house and forget a certain toy.
Yeah.
But you know that can't happen with your dick.
No, it can't.
Yeah.
It's usually always with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever I go, I can play with it. At the store.
Yeah.
At the park.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. In your car. At a baseball game, you know. Whenever you just get bored, you know. It's there. It's your friend. It'll cheer you up. Yeah, I've never heard anyone say, yeah, I was playing with my dick and then I felt worse. You know? Then I felt worse. Right, Dan? That's never happened to you in the history of anything.
Well, one time I was playing with it and it got caught in a machine.
Yeah. A thrasher, right?
Yeah, it felt worse that time.
Yeah. Yeah. He called us filth, guy. He called us filth. That's not nice of him.
He didn't call me filth. He said, I don't want your surrender. I want your submission or something like that.
Oh, I thought he said filth. I thought he said filth. I was sure of it. Now I think that's officially everything in East March.
I think I may have done every dolmen in the regular game.
Nicely done, Dan. Well, is it
every group boss except for maybe, I don't remember if we did all the ones in Craglorn or not.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Craglorn? Oh man, we haven't been there in a long ass time, man.
Yeah, we should go there next week.
Ever since they updated that one time, all my achievements in Craglorn went away.
Yeah, mine too.
Bastards.
They did that for everybody because they basically just completely overhauled and redesigned that zone. Because originally it was meant for like, you know, groups and stuff, but they made it so like you could do it solo or with a buddy.
Yeah. Yep. Alright. I am making it back to the Way Shrine, and I think we're going to end it for this evening.
Alright.
Yeah, here we
go. Yeah. Shit, it's definitely time for bed.
I know, man. I gotta go to work again tomorrow. It's bullshit. Anyways, I'd like to thank everybody who's come out to the stream. I really enjoyed having you here. First off, I'd like to thank my friend, the great Ghostyfilms.
Oh, good to be here.
Yeah, and I'd also like to thank the great Veteran0121.
Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Have a good week.
Yeah, have a good week. Hopefully we'll be back next weekend. Maybe playing some Dragon Quest Heroes, maybe playing some Warcraft, maybe playing some Super Fight or something. I'll figure it out. But we might be doing something else, or we might just be doing ESO again. So, yeah, this has been Pete, or Kenshin1913. Thanks for joining me on the stream or on YouTube, and enjoy the rest of your life.
Yay.